Hey, so this video is gonna be Open Mind 3, and I might do another video. I'll actually do more videos. I'm not gonna say I might. I will. I'm gonna have to force myself to, because instead of paying for, the way I think about it is, I'm gonna express myself on YouTube and tell people about who I am. This is going to be like my own. Every time I have thoughts or theories or whatever, I'm just going to post them to YouTube. Almost like a therapy session or an open mind section. Into my life. And it's going to help people understand who I am. But at the same time, I don't have to pay for a therapy session. So it's a win-win. And it helps me out emotionally by getting stuff off my chest, by telling others how I feel. Because most of us are afraid most of the time to say what we want to say to those around us, because we don't know what we don't know what they're going to think of us. So this is my way of doing it without actually facing someone, and also saving thousands of dollars each year, or hundreds or whatever. It's the way I look at it. But no, I actually kind of have a hard time getting up and doing things, so yeah. I kind of go down and go do, so the weird thing is, I kind of have a hard time at folding laundry, so I don't fold laundry most of the time. I just throw it in one giant pile. I know I need to fold laundry, but at the same time, I don't want to. I honestly don't want to, because I don't see the point in it. Like, one of the things, like I said, I don't feel like getting up and doing anything. And laundry's one of them, because I feel like it's just going to get wrinkled anyway. It's just going to get worn once, thrown back in the washer, and re-worn, re-thrown back in the water. I don't see no point in it. It's just a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. I'd rather put all my energy into something else. And then my dishes, I can let them sit there for a week or 2 or 3 weeks or a month and not do them. And it's like, or like I'll place something somewhere and I know I need to throw it away, but I don't pick it up for 2 weeks and throw it away, because most people would say this is being lazy, but it's like I put it down for a minute, and I plan on coming back to it like a few minutes later or a few seconds later, and I just don't. I don't. I really don't. I know. I need to, but it's, at the same time, it's hard to, because I don't know, man. It's I want to come back to the stuff I do. It's just either I forget or I get, as y'all would say, too lazy. I just get depressed or whatever, and I don't feel like doing anything. If I'm at work, I wish I was at home, and if I'm at home, I wish I was at work. I don't want to do anything. I just don't want to be most of the time, and that's the hard part. It's kind of hard to clean or go. I don't even when I know I'm 121 pounds. I'm 5'9". I'm 26, and I've talked to 2 chiropractors and a doctor, and they've all said the same thing. I'm underweight for my age. I should be at least 150, 140, 150, and somewhere around there. And I'm not, and it's because I have the money to buy food, but the problem is most people need help, so instead, any free money I get, I spend on them, or I just spend on junk, or something quick and easy that I can eat. Because I don't like to cook, because I don't like to get up and do things, because honestly, for the most part, it's not me. I don't want to get up. I don't want to do things. I'm not a lazy person. I'm really not. At the heart of it, I'm not lazy. But at the same time, I don't want to do anything. It's kind of hard to explain. It's almost like... Oh... I don't know. It's hard to explain. I need to start cleaning, and I tell myself this at least 5-10 times a day. I need to clean, I need to do dishes, I need to make something to eat. And then by the time it's like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, I'm like, you know what, just forget it, I'll do it tomorrow. And then it's the same thing over again, and it's frustrating. And then by the time I realize it, 2-3 weeks has passed. I don't know anymore. I want to do dishes, I need to fold laundry, I need to do all this stuff, but at the same time, I don't want to. I want to make videos, I want to get out of this life. I want to do something with mine. That's a weird thing too. I want to do something with life. I want to go explore the world. I want to help people. I want to do things. And I don't. Because I'm too busy helping other people. And every time I help them, I just stay stuck. I've lost thousands of dollars in people because I was helping the wrong ones. And it pisses me off. But I can't blame them as much as I have to blame myself. Because I know they had a problem. I thought I could help. I couldn't. And I know I'm not responsible for their problems. But just like a murder, I'm an accessory to it. Because I thought I could help. And now I'm stuck where I'm stuck because instead of investing what I've lost into things that I could have been doing and living a luxurious lifestyle right now and helped even more people, I didn't. I helped the wrong ones. It's hard. It's honestly hard. I don't know. I want to change my life for the better. I'm tired of living like I'm a nobody and like people don't get me. I'm 26. I'm a virgin. Sure, I've got a job. I'm living on my own. I've helped multiple people out. But the thing is, I don't have no children. I'm not married. I'm a virgin. I'm 26 years old. And the messed up part is, I mean, yeah, I can swim, but I can doggy paddle swim. I can't really swim. So I suck at swimming. I can semi-swim, but I'm not a great swimmer. So I can, but I can't. I can barely swim, which sucks. But also at the same time, it kind of drags me down too that also, I can't seem to freaking drive. I'm 26 and I can't drive. Because honestly, it's because I've tried. I've missed the question by 1 point. 1. I missed it by 1. And it sucks. Because I really wanted my driver's license. And I missed it by 1 when I was like 21, 22 years old. I've taken the test over 14 times and I can't seem to pass it once. I've memorized that book, but every time I go in there, I fail the test. Every test I've ever taken that's on paper or a computer, I fail it. I'd like to learn by a audio book, but they don't got no audio book for driver's fucking tests. They don't got them for the driver's book or the driver's manual, whatever you want to call it. They don't got no audio book for it, but it's the best way to learn for me. Everyone learns differently, and all they do is give them the exact same book and tell them figure it out. It sucks. There's some people that can read the book past it. There's some people that don't have to read anything or even try. They just pass it. But then there's me, and I can memorize that book all day, all night long. But the second I go in there to go take it, or any type of test, I could know all the answers. But the second I could have everything memorized, but the second I go in there, I fail it. And I don't get it. I think I need to learn by audiobook or whatever, or if I'm just doing something wrong, or if there's something wrong with me. It's weird. It's hard. Yeah. No, I'm still going to try to take my test. I'm going to keep taking it. I've actually been taking this medication that I took a long time ago. It made me, according to doctors, normal to, as in like how other people act in the real world. It's called, it's sickles. No, it's turmeric for my swollen ankles. And I still work on them, by the way. I'm working manual labor, lifting things that are heavier than what I'm supposed to be lifting, and I've got swollen ankles. But it doesn't, and my feet are killing me most of the time, but they haven't been because of turmeric. I've been taking turmeric pills, so my feet don't swell. Turmeric. It actually works. It takes all the pain away from my feet. Surprisingly, I'd recommend it. And then Pycnogenol. Used to take it when I was a kid. I was actually in 2 mental hospitals. Went in 2 different mental hospitals 2 times a piece when I was little. And they put me on fish oil and Pycnogenol. I was on more medications than I can count. I had more shots than I can count. I hate shots. I'm terrified of needles. I'm terrified because I remember so many horrific. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, mental hospitals are scary, especially the one that I was in, Prairie View. I was in Larned and Prairie View 2 different times a piece. And Prairie View was scary because half of it was a mental hospital, half of it was a prison. And boy, was that scary. I was in a padded locked room one time. And I was like, I was little. I wasn't even 8 yet. I don't want to go back to that memory. Anyways, I was on more medications. I've seen more doctors than I can count. And I don't know. I was on Pycnogenol, and they finally stuck me on Pycnogenol and fish oil, and they just worked. They just worked. And apparently it made me normal. Because doctors, when I was little, deemed me a danger to myself and others. There's a lot of stories that I have. 2 main ones are I got locked in I acted up and my parents locked me in my room. I was little. I wasn't even 9 years old yet. I was like anywhere between, I don't even think I was but 8 or younger, and they locked me in my room and I beat my door down. I don't even think I was 8. I beat my door down. My hands, my feet just hurt, but they were, both my feet and my hands were bloody, and I beat that door down. I do remember that. I beat it off the hinges. I don't remember if it fully came off the hinges, or if I beat it so much that the door just opened, but they had it locked. I beat that lock open. I did not stop. I wanted out. I also remember taking a butcher knife and a steak knife after my brother and after my younger brother and my older sister. Sister's 4 years older than me. My brother is 2 years, 1 month, and 1 week younger than me. And I remember taking a butcher knife and a steak knife after both of them, and jabbing them multiple times into a door, into my parents' bedroom door. When my dad was away and my mom was in there doing something, they locked themselves with my mom in the room. I remember that, and I was deemed a danger to myself and others. I wasn't even 9. And I had to learn to control it. It was weird. There's a lot of stories I'd like to tell growing up, but I guess I'll get into them deeper later on. But now, basically, I am going to start taking Pycnogenol again, and hopefully it makes me normal. As in, like, I'll be able to feel emotions again. I'll be able to act like everybody else. I'll be able to think normally again, because I'm tired of being different. I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of a lot of things. I'm just tired in general. I'm not myself per se tired as in like an exhausted as I want to go to bed right now. I'm just tired in general. I want to give up most of the time. I don't even see the point in things anymore. I sit in bed and I don't want to get up. I sit in bed and lay there. I don't really sit. I go to sit down and then I just scrunch down and just eventually end up laying there. And slowly over time. And it's hard because I got all these games. If it's a popular game, I buy everything that comes out for it. I own a crap ton of games, and I have so much crap to watch, so much crap I can play, so much things I can do, so many things I can go out and do that I have the opportunities of going out and do. But I just end up laying there, and I get bored, and I don't want to play anything. Everything just seems boring. I don't want to watch anything. I don't want to play anything. All of it just seems boring. I don't want to go do anything with anybody. The video's almost done. I'm almost done with this video, but I don't want to do any of that, honestly. And so I just lay there. But honestly, I do think, oh, hey, well, I could probably just join someone of my friends. And I don't, because they're either in a party with someone else, or I'll be sitting there watching a TV show or watching a movie and just pause it, look at what my friends are doing, and then go right back to watching it. Because I want to join. I want to do something. But by the time I want to, I constantly think about doing something. But then when I do go to do it, I don't. I don't want to. I don't, because I feel like, oh, it's just going to be too much hassle. Like, I'll want to leave like a third of the way through or halfway through or whatever. But I don't leave. I stay, and I just stay there quiet most of the time because I don't want to disappoint them and just leave. Because I feel like if I leave, then they're just going to be disappointed. But I know they're not going to be. But somewhere in the back of my head is saying, well, if you don't stay longer than a certain amount of time, or if you don't stay until a certain amount of people leave, or whatever, or unless you're the second to last person there, then you're going to be... Or you should wait till like the last person in the party is ready to leave, and then you should go, because you don't want to disappoint your friends. And it's like they aren't really going to get disappointed, and I don't know. Like, and also the games, I already know them. Either I just buy them because they're popular, and I don't really want to play the games, so like 9 out of 10 games that I buy, I don't want to play. Over 120 games, I don't want to play all but 10. I only want to play like 10 or 15 of them. And the 10 or 15 that I already want to play, I already know how to play, and I've memorized so well, they're boring. So it's like I've got tons of games to play, but it's like, what's the point of even playing them? I don't even really want to play them. I just want to play them as excitement for friends. Just pass the time, have something to do, have something to fake laugh about. But honestly, I don't know. And Crazy King and Bleeding Out are really good friends, and shout out to them and shout out to Nathan and my brother and a few others, because honestly, out of everyone in my life, there's only a handful of people, and those main 4, other than my parents, other than my stepdad, actually tried to bring me up, or tried to raise my spirits. But then also at the same time, either I'm at work or I'm here, and I'd rather just be at one or the other. When I'm at one, I'd rather be at the other, and vice versa. And I don't know. I don't want to disappoint any of them. So, Crazy King, Bleeding, I thank you for being there. I thank you for trying to cheer me up. It's just hard when it's not only am I want to be as happy as you guys. I want to do the gaming channel where it's like those people that you guys talk about all the time that do gaming videos but have all their friends and they make jokes and laugh. I think that's a great idea. I want to do that on reaction videos and music videos too. I want to do that, collab with you guys and do all that. But at the same time, I want to do that. I do. But it's at the same time, it's kind of hard because I think of all these different things going on in my head. Like, well, we got to do this, we got to do that. I got 100 million things already going on in my head on one subject. And then I got a ton of subjects, and there's like 100 million things going on for them. My brain is so cluttered most of the time, it's hard to just process, slow down, and think. And a lot of people say it's easy, but when you got a brain going about a bajillion miles an hour, it's hard to. And it's a struggle, and I don't know most of the time. This video is way too long. All 3 of these videos. Actually, the one video was actually one video, but the YouTube would only allow me to do it as 22 minutes, or 33 minutes and 22 seconds, and then the other one is like 4 minutes and some odd seconds, because it wouldn't let me upload the full video. That's why it's part 1 and part 2. So this one's just going to be part 3, because this is my third part mind. Third part mind comparison. No, I'm kidding. Now that's a genuine smile. I kind of like that. It's been a long time. Kind of make my own self laugh. I got ugly buck teeth. Yeah, ugly buck teeth. No, seriously though. Yeah, see, that there was making myself laugh. I do that a lot to myself. It's hard. I watch a lot of comedians and a lot of entertainers. None of them are funny. I don't know whether it's I'm a critic or not, but they're not funny. I can make myself laugh with these, but I can watch entertainers and comedians for hours and not a single laugh. All those try not to make me laugh or sing challenges or all those challenges on the internet, I'll do a few of them to prove it. But honestly, I don't feel anything. And they're not funny. So I don't even know why you're trying to get me to laugh. They're not funny. They're retarded. It's like Family Guy. I don't see the point in Family Guy. What is it with Family Guy and American Dad and all the other ones? I don't see the point in it. Or SpongeBob. They're just dumb. Is that what makes people laugh and make money anymore? It's just dumb things? I see people doing dumb things on YouTube and dumb things on TikTok. Wait a minute. I'm seeing a pattern here. People do dumb things and make money. That's why people like dumb TV shows like American Dad and SpongeBob. I don't even see the point in dumb things. Wouldn't you rather read a dictionary and gain some knowledge? What's the point? And yeah, what's the point anymore if we're just gonna do dumb things? I don't know. I'm gonna end the video after I say this. I'm getting myself a PlayStation 5 and the PlayStation. I'm getting myself the newest Xbox Series X, and then I'm also getting myself the new PlayStation 5. I plan on pre-ordering both I'm also getting my one nephew, since he wants a new gaming system and he's got an old PlayStation. I'm also going to get him a PlayStation 5. So I'm going to get 2 PlayStation 5s. One for me, one for my nephew. And then I'm going to get an Xbox Series X, the newest one. And I almost said Xbox One X. That's confusing and they need to change the damn name. It's too confusing for me. Anyways, and I don't know if that's confusing for anybody else, but I'm going to get me the newest 2 consoles, and then I'm going to get my nephew the newest PlayStation. I'm going to ask him if he wants the one with the disc or the one that doesn't. And honestly, if you want better graphics and better anything, look at the specs. Because if you want, the weird thing is, a lot of people are probably just digital guys or disc guys. If you get the one that is just digital, don't get the digital edition. Because if you get the digital edition of them, they both have a digital edition, and that means that they don't have a disc part. And they say, oh, the only difference is that they don't have a disc, a section where you can put a disc in. No, that ain't just true. Yes, that is true. But also at the same time, if you look at them, the graphics are not as high. Like with the Xbox, it is an 8K Xbox if you get the disc version. But if you just get the digital version, it's only going to be 4K. Same with the PlayStation. So if you want better, there are QLED and OLED TVs. One of them's from Samsung, one of them's from LED. But if you want better anything, get the one that is not digital, because not only can you still do disc, but you'll get twice the graphics, twice the speed. Look it up. I've done my research. I don't know why, but it just does. Anyways, if you guys want one, I'm also getting another PlayStation, and I'm going to be getting an Xbox, and I will be giving them away. I'm also getting myself the newest Samsung 85-inch QLED TV. I think they sell QLEDs. Yeah, I think it's the QLED or the OLED. I forget which company sells what, but they're pretty much the same. It's just there's a few different tweaks to them. But I'm also getting myself an 85-inch TV that's like $8,000 something. I'm gonna take a year to pay it off. I'm still gonna probably have it, but I'm gonna pay it off within a year's time by doing about $167 a week on it to pay it off in 1 year. But Instead of doing the 48-month plan, I'm only going to do a 12-month plan. Hopefully they'll let me do that. But if you guys want a new PlayStation or a new Xbox, I'll be giving that away.